There was a year when I was racing actually probably the last year that I raced cyclocross, where literally like on the start line of every race, there was a guy. I don't know if it was the same guy or if there was just it kept getting it kept happening, but every time, like 2 minutes before the start, when it's dead quiet, somebody would yell, "Yo, Dizzle, you got your 47 Pathfinders?" Because like they all knew that Dylan loved the 47 Pathfinder, and
What
they
does that have to do
all
with
would
you,
ask
though?
me that.
Oh, just I gotcha.
Yeah, when I so
What up, party people? Welcome back to another episode of the Bonk Bros podcast. We actually came to you live again this week. Now, if you're looking to get live action next week, don't tune in at 4 p.m. Actually, it was 5 p.m. Eastern time because Dylan is jumping ship again. He's moving over to Girona next week, so we're going to have to change the time again. So don't tune in at that time. We will let you know, but we're going to do live recording again next week. So if you want to tune in to your go-to resource for all things tire talk, sort of kidding, not really, because that's basically all we talked about this entire episode. But tune in live next week. Quick shout out to the homies that make all of this thing possible. We got Bike Tires Direct for literally everything that you could possibly need on your bike. Use the code BonkBros10 for a little discount. And we've got SILCA, the marginal gains experts that you didn't even know that you needed, and they have sick merch too. So head over to silca.cc and use the code capital B BonkBrosFeb for a nice little discount there. And last but not least, we got Scarborough Bicycle Accident Law, lawyers who have cyclists' backs even when things go sideways. Actually, it's probably especially when things go sideways. I'm sure they've got your back other times too. So make sure to save their contact into your phone for when you need it and mention the Bonk Bros sent you. All right, that's it. Let's get this party started.
I don't know if I can think of a worse food to eat while you're podcasting than popcorn.
No, dude, there's way worse foods. Popcorn's not like super loud, is it?
I don't know,
Protein shake.
Pop one of those things.
It's not bad.
Scott's gonna be if Scott were to ever listen to one of these, he'd be pissed right now.
Oh, dude, we already got 7 people in the chats. Is that real?
Dang, those are the people who were sitting here just waiting for it to
Dude,
be.
whoever that is, rain or shine, being late to their own live podcast is on brand. That could not be more truthful.
Honestly, we've
Dude,
never
is
once started this podcast on time in the history of this show.
Is every
No.
comment gonna pop up like that?
No, I think
It popped up.
No, you weren't on last time we went live, but I think Taylor can control that.
Oh, nice. Oh, I see. There's already like 10 comments too.
Yeah, it gets super distracting. Last time we did not just focus on that the whole time because I mean
Should
you probably
should
will.
we
But
start? Should we start with that before we get to the main? We should actually get to the tier ranking like quicker in the podcast because it always takes too long, and I don't want this podcast to go on for 2 hours because I got a ride to get to.
okay. Yeah. Should we just do tier ranking then? Is that what you're talking about?
Well,
That's gonna take an hour and a half. Jeez.
I know,
Dude, but here's the thing.
You
though,
never prepare.
it's-
I've literally never seen you prepare for anything. And we've been business partners for like 6 years. And then out of nowhere, these tier ranking things are like so prepared. Like you even talked about having time to prepare for this. And I'm like, man, I wish you came with this much enthusiasm for the company you co-own, but whatever.
Dude, he co-owns the Bonk Bros. It's,
I mean, you should see how much preparation it takes to make a YouTube video.
Yeah. I do. I have a YouTube. What do you mean?
So I made a YouTube channel. Clearly, I'm capable of preparing.
Yeah. Okay. Just for whatever, you just have to want to do it. I know. I'm aware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So I feel like normally we wouldn't just dive right into tier ranking, but
Well, I was
This
going to
is
say
also-
we could answer some people's questions before we dove right in, unless there's some sort of bike race that we should talk
but
about.
this is like the most anticipated tier ranking probably of all time for us.
I know it is. Yep.
Someone said that Dylan sounds like he's talking into an empty can of Pringles. Is that Dylan or is it me that sounds that way?
Yeah,
Is
the
your
last
mic-
pod.
Is
The
your
live
mic
podca-
even picking up the audio?
I don't know. Is it? Here, I'm going to tap it.
Yep. That's one way to figure it out. Hey, somebody talked about my laugh code. Oh, I'm
No, dude,
stoked that we're
get outta
going
here.
live.
Who was
Today's
that?
the last day.
Diesel, dude, come on.
Today is the last day you can use my code RADDADDIZZLE to save 8% on laugh. And guess how many bikes I've already sold? Pretty good number.
69.
More than Dylan sold for his goofy looking felts. I'll tell you
So
that.
more than 99?
No. Those things are collecting dust in some dude's bike shop in Tennessee. Like 97 of
How
them.
many? Tell us.
As of this morning, 21. Which
Okay.
I thought I was pleasantly surprised with that.
Is that supposed to be a lot?
21 people. I ought to be receiving 21 messages and Instagrams, this week saying, wow, best bike I've ever ridden. Should be getting 21 of those messages. I already got one, actually. One guy already sent me a picture of his Segla and was like, thanks for the discount. He already had it built up and everything. Sick.
Don't you basically just have to put the front wheel on
To
build it up?
Oh, I think he ordered just a frame and then built it up.
Oh, gotcha. Cool. Anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. Got that out of the way. We can move on.
I don't know. I mean, I guess if you wanted to do some listener questions, but I feel like there's no really other news to talk about, right?
I'm not looking at the chat. Are the listeners asking questions or are they just being dicks?
Dylan, when are you taking the KOM on Uncorked?
I don't even know what that is. Uncorked? Is that like the Temu version of Unbound or something?
I don't know what Temu is.
I don't know. So, anyways, the tier ranking for this week, in case people haven't, we haven't announced it yet, right? We're tier ranking tire brands. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe that we haven't done this yet. When we were trying to we're trying to have a conversation about what we were going to tier rank this week. I was just like throwing random shit out there because I thought we already did tires. I thought we already did frames. I thought we already did a bunch of stuff. But
we haven't. We've done two things, man. We've done
two.
frames and what was the other one we did?
They've just taken
races.
So long.
Yeah,
frames and races. That's the and you were like, man, we've really I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel. Like we should do freaking hairs on our knuckles. Like I don't. It's like,
what was
no,
the one,
dude.
One of the ones what was one of the ones I recommended? I can't remember. It was I guess we could do that, but I know nothing
favorite
about
riding
that.
location or something.
Oh yeah, ride destinations. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
No, dude. How have we not done tires yet?
Yeah. All right. So should I share my screen
Dude,
or what?
Bike Tires Direct is gonna freaking fire us if we don't do tires already.
Yeah.
Do we know the code this month? Bonk Bros 10?
It's always Bonk Bros 10.
For this year. Bonk Bros 10.
Yeah. SILCA's the only one
Sick.
that changes every month.
Bonk Bros Feb.
Are you pulling it up or what?
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to eat a handful of popcorn.
What's our ranking? Is it just vibes? We ranking these off of vibes, or what do we? What's the what's the criteria?
So you think Dylan is going to rank the most anticipated tier ranking off of vibes?
It was supposed to be funny. Yeah.
I think
counterintuitive.
Actually, it kind of works pretty good that there's three of us. I think it's going to be an easier like easier to debate it.
Yeah, Tyler's not on here to sound smart. Not saying he is smart, just saying he always sounds smarter than all of us.
Dylan, are you going to share it, or are you like in a coma over there? I can't tell if he's frozen or if he's just spacing out. Okay, so while Dylan's doing whatever he's doing, someone posted,
I think
okay,
he
time
is
to get the
frozen.
tires.
I think he is
Oh,
frozen.
shit, where'd it go? What tires are ideal for the coast-to-coast 204-mile gravel race? Max clearance of 58 mils.
I did that race. Is that why you're asking?
Guessing so.
If Trey hadn't lied to me, I would have had a course record, but I'll have it this year. I'm going to get the course. That's like my A goal for this year is to get the course record at Michigan coast to coast.
All right. What's the tire consensus?
As wide as you can go, because it's usually sandy, but like no tread. So last year I did the Schwalbe G1 RS,
Okay.
which is like their fast rolling. It just has like a little bit of a side knob, but I did the 50 mil. So I think that's as wide as they make it.
What about like some Rene Hurst tires?
What?
Have you run those at all?
No.
Okay.
Are those on BTD?
I don't know, man. We don't have to be only exclusive to BTD.
Yeah, well, but I am, first of all, and because I want to be.
I mean, obviously,
and
we
Rene
can try
Hurst
and...
are like overpriced for what they are, aren't they? They're just like overpriced tires. Like you can get a Schwalbe or a Conti tire that's probably better than a Rene Hurst and not have to pay so much.
Yeah, it does not look like Rene Hurst is on. I don't know. Whenever I think of like big, fast slicks, for whatever reason, maybe it's just because they got good marketing in that, but I always think of Rene Hurst for that category for some reason.
For like the wide, smooth, not much tread. I mean, the Schwalbe G1 R or Schwalbe G1 RS is like kind of like is the front runner for that nowadays.
All right. Before we get started, Dylan's back. Before we get started, I do think that one of the things that we need to at least factor in at some point is the naming scheme for tires.
Yeah.
Like Schwalbe gets an F for their gravel tires.
Yeah.
Their mountain bike tires are cool. They at least use like
Thunderbird. Rick.
Well,
Racing Rick.
Yeah, what's
Ralph.
alliterations, right?
Yeah. Wasn't there one like lightning rod? Or no, maybe that's
never heard of that one.
Maybe that's Thunderbird.
There was the Thunderbird. There's the
they should have a lightning one too.
I think they dropped the ball on the Rick XC. Like the Rick sounds cool, but
yeah,
like they have Racing Ralph, they have Rocket Ron.
Ron, that's what I'm thinking of. That was the lightning one I was trying to think of. Lightnings, rockets, both cool.
All right, here we go.
All right. You know what? You guys know what I had to just do?
Oh my gosh.
Am I lagging a lot?
I don't know. Tell us.
Am I lagging a lot now or no?
No.
Okay. All right. So I had, for some reason, I did this on Google Chrome, which, can't do.
Shit.
And so I had to, it said I had to exit out of Google Chrome. To share my screen, I had to exit out of Google Chrome and then reopen Google Chrome. And then that means I had to remake this entire tier list. And I just did it right now.
Oh, no.
But I remade it. We're all good.
Okay.
Actually, no. Let me add a D tier. What did I do? Hold on.
So while we're at this, I'm curious, Dylan, can we, if let's say we get into it and you had forgotten a tire company, can we add one later or no?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right, let's see who you got on here.
Hold on.
Can you make it bigger? It's like,
yeah. Instead of saying share screen, do share window.
It's too late.
Yeah, we don't need to see all the other shit you're looking at.
Yeah, press escape.
No,
Like
too late.
stop. Oh my.
All right, whatever. Let's ask the chat. Can people in the chat read this? Maybe my eyes are just really bad today.
Can you not read it?
Oh, it's probably because we have the chat open. We could just close the chat and it would make it bigger.
Oh yeah, good call. Yeah, that helps.
Sorry.
All right, let's just go.
Peeps.
It's fine. Figure it out.
I'll leave the chat open.
All right.
I'll be
We're
the
gonna
chat.
start with. Let's
moderator.
start with Maxis. I mean, Maxis is first. So,
Whoa.
big
boy.
dogs.
They sponsor a lot of people.
And we're going tire brand as a whole, right? We're
Okay,
not
so
categorically.
Adam, when you were like giving your stipulations, I'll be honest, I was too busy making the tier list. I didn't hear a single thing you said.
The only one that I mentioned was we should factor in their naming scheme.
Yeah. Okay.
Because like
Should
if
we
you can't figure
factor-
out what tire to ride because the names are too confusing, that's a problem.
Okay, so we're factoring in. Obviously, we're factoring in the performance of the tire, and I guess we're factoring in naming scheme. Anything else? What athletes they sponsor? Are we factoring that in? How cool the brand is?
Sure, yeah, like
Vibes.
their marketing.
Yeah. You know what I'm
Hold on,
noticing is there's no C tier here. Hold on one sec.
C tier. Oh, you mean like
Dylan
just
knows
a
the
C?
alphabet.
All right. There we go. Boom.
Oh, so you can adjust that so it doesn't have to be S tier? You just
Yeah.
made that up?
I didn't make it up. That's how it comes. But I could adjust it if I wanted to.
You said it. Okay, so it comes without a C. It just comes with S,
No,
A,
no, no,
B,
no,
D,
no.
and E,
I fucked that up.
or F,
Now there's
whatever
a C.
that is. Okay.
Now there's a C.
Okay.
Yep.
Have we always had like a D and an F? There's too many categories. There's too many. I think there should only be 5.
What?
Get rid of F.
What?
No.
You can't get rid of
We need
F.
F because
Get rid
we
of
need F.
D.
We need F for the. This is just like grade school. A, B, C, D, E. Oh, no E, F. And then for some reason there's S. S is like no one's gonna even get S because S is like impossible to get. It's perfect.
Wow. Okay. All right. So, but we're factoring in all categories here, right?
I mean, yeah, any category you can think of, I guess. Yeah.
Somebody in the since we're talking about Maxis, somebody brought up that like everybody out west likes Maxis, but like nobody out east likes Maxis.
That is not. That's not true. People on the East Coast love Maxis. Everybody, all mountain bikers love Maxis. Okay, this is what I'm going to say about Maxis. Maxis makes like as far as their mountain bike tires go, they're really good handling tires. And I ride Maxis on my trail bike. Like I go.
Whoa.
Sometimes I do minions in the off season. But a lot
That's
of
a cool
times I'll
name.
do recons. Not recon race, like the normal recons. And they make them in a 2.6, which is cool too. So I run those on my trail bike. And I think Maxis is is probably number 1 in terms of making a tire that actually has good grip and handles well and is predictable and all of that.
And they're durable.
They're durable, like they're relatively flat resistant.
One of the first times me and Adam ever hung out, I had Maxis Icons on my bike. And you know what tires I still have on that same exact bike today? Those tires, the Maxis
Yeah,
Icons.
and I made fun of you then for having those tires, and I'll make fun of you now for having those tires.
Well, that's CJ's bike now, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
It's literally like our ride around the neighborhood bike now.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. As Dylan, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like and maybe you were a little different because you've always been so speed performance oriented.
Yeah.
But I feel like as a mountain biker, like the dream would be to like be sponsored by Maxis. Like everyone wants to be on Maxis.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, when I was like in my early 20s and I was pretty much solely focused on mountain bike racing, I ran Maxxis tires and I wasn't sponsored by them. I just bought Maxxis tires and I ran them. And I think that was also like before we knew as much about tire rolling resistance. Like, the tire rolling resistance website was in its infancy and people, didn't test as much and all of that. I think so. The downside with Maxxis is that for whatever reason, their compounds don't seem to be super fast. And I know they're working on it. I know the new, what's their new gravel compound? I can't think of it.
Max speed?
No. It's like, why can't I think of it? Like they just came out with it last year.
I know. Yeah. Why? I don't know. Max speed sounded right, but maybe not.
Yeah. Whatever.
Let's see. Oh, it's just the gravel compound. You're right.
Yeah, the gravel compound.
I'll find it.
Anyway, like I know they're working on
HyperX. HyperX.
Yeah. Some of the HyperX tires are testing faster, and they're working on it. They're getting better. They're just not the most fast rolling tires. And the reason why mountain bikers really like them is because they handle really well. And obviously, a huge part of mountain biking, even cross country mountain biking, is handling. In fact, I would argue that you notice the handling of a tire in a mountain bike race way more than you notice, slight deviations in rolling resistance.
Absolutely.
And you could probably even argue that a better handling tire in like a tight, twisty cross-country mountain bike race is going to matter more than those like slight deviations in rolling resistance.
Absolutely.
I think that like as people have shifted to more gravel racing, and when I say people, I mean everyone, but I also mean like the U.S. professional racers or off-road racers are kind of more and more becoming gravel racers, and they kind of do mountain biking on the side, if you will. Maxxis is just really lacking in the gravel department, and that's partially just because rolling resistance matters a lot in gravel, and and the handling of the tire still matters, obviously, especially for certain courses, but you want a fast rolling tire. And I will say that at the very least, like a Maxxis isn't likely to puncture, which is a plus side.
I don't know, dude. The only gravel tire that I've ever really punctured is the Maxxis Rambler. I punctured the shit out of that tire. Like, seriously, I probably had... I don't know why I kept running them, but I ran those tires pretty exclusively for like 2 seasons, and I bet I flatted 5 of them.
Yeah.
Also, I think as far as the handling goes, I think I agree. Maxxis tires, I think, on the mountain bike handle as good, if not better, than everyone else. But I don't think their gravel tires really handle that well. The ones that
I mean, they're I guess they're a mixed bag. And then like road tires, I mean, it's just if you're running Maxxis road tires and you're not a Maxxis sponsored athlete, like what are you doing? Like what are you doing? So I mean, for those, like, here's the thing: if we're talking about downhilling and enduro racing, I think Maxxis is A tier, maybe even S tier, right? But I guess we're trying to take everything into account. And I mean, I don't think I can give Maxxis A. Like, I can't give him A, and I'm contemplating even giving him a B.
I think I would give them a B.
Yeah.
Right? It, like, if someone rocks up and they're let's say they're newer to cycling, and they rock up and they've got Maxxis tires in their bike, at least you're like, okay, you got some good tires. They're not the best tires, but they're going to get you by.
Yeah. What do we think of?
And they probably have those tires because they're spec'd on a bike. Let's be honest. But
yeah, all right. We didn't say anything about vibes.
Yeah, the word. I got it. I got the vibe check right here. The word Maxxis. The word Maxxis is derived from the Latin Greek root maximus. Do you know what maximus means? It means the greatest.
Okay.
Wow. And with a name like that signifies a focus on quality, performance, and market leadership in the tire industry. It says they're recognized
Nice.
as the world's largest manufacturer of bicycle tires.
Wow.
I guess that means like they make the most amount of bike tires over any other brand.
I wonder
That's
if they
kinda
do any
crazy.
other brands tires in house, and that's how they get that, or if they really just distribute that many tires.
Yeah,
I don't
they're
know.
owned by Qingshen Rubber Industry Company. So
Yeah, I did know that.
yeah, maybe.
All right.
Okay. Let's while we're
Vibes of
doing
the
some
greatest.
hitters, we've got a lot of people talking in the chats about the Barzos, which is currently one of my
All
favorite
right. Should we
mountain
do
bike tires.
Vittoria then?
So yeah, let's jump to Vittoria.
All right. Well, Vittoria, I mean, I think that I'll just start with road because that's what Vittoria is the most known for. I feel like most road racers, if they had a choice of tire, they would go with Vittoria.
You're like the courses.
Dang, the names of these brands are pretty cool. Vittoria comes from the root Victoria, which Latin, and it means victory or conqueror. You got
Are
the
you just gonna
greatest,
be
and
the
you got the
freaking
conqueror, and you got the
Google guy?
conqueror. I don't know. I just like looking up what words mean. Like these are all just strange words. Vittoria.
How do you know that that's where they
Who?
got it from?
Who comes up with that word, Vittoria? That's a made up word that somebody made up, or at least got it from the Latin root Victoria. Victory, conquer. I think that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, well, Drew, have you ever ridden a Vittoria? Do you have anything to say about the performance, or are you just gonna be Mr. Google man?
Yeah, I remember thinking how cool they were. I don't know if any other companies do this, but they had those Vittoria like zeros or
Oh yeah, the
where
what were those called?
like if you rotated them one way and rubbed your finger across it, it was like smooth. But if you rubbed your finger the other way, it was like rigid. And that was
the
apparently
Terranos,
supposed to.
that's what it
Oh,
was.
Yeah, the Terranos.
Yeah,
Terrano zeros. They had like fish
And-
scales on them.
Yeah, fish scales. But it was like it was weird how they felt because one way was smooth and then the other way was, and I guess that was to help with braking traction. I always thought that was kind of cool. I had some Vittoria's Mezcals, the racing ones on my bike when I went to Iceland for the mountain bike Rift stage race, and I double flatted those things on pre-ride and and had to. I was so sad to like do one ride on those tires and then throw them away. But yeah, I learned my lesson. Those are for,
I
like,
also did one
fast,
ride
smooth.
on my Vittoria race, Mezcals at pre-riding for Little Sugar, and they flatted, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, but I still went with Vittorias for Little Sugar. I
Yeah.
just went with the trail casing version. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's actually what they
That's
call
what I
it,
did.
but yeah.
Same here. No flats.
Yeah, I mean, and the Barzos I have limited experience with. I think I might have done one or two rides on Barzos. Adam, you've ridden Barzos, right?
Yeah, I like the Barzos a lot. They're very akin to, in as far as like handling and kind of like the category, to like a Recon. So I've got the Barzo 2.4s, and I would say they're very similar to a Recon 2.4.
Yeah, I mean, so this is what I'll
But
say.
they're way faster rolling. Like you can
Yeah.
feel how much faster rolling they are.
So this is what I'll say about Vittoria is like when when Vittoria tries, they make a very low rolling resistance tire. Sometimes it seems to me like like some of their earlier gravel tires, I mean, obviously they just weren't using the same. I feel like they just slapped together a gravel tire because gravel was just starting to be a thing, and they're like, well, we need to sell gravel tires. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but that's just what it seemed like because it seemed to me like they weren't using the same compound, and they were like they weren't testing as fast, but some of their mountain bike tires, which is what I use for gravel racing at this point, like they're actually testing really fast.
I'd put them in A. I mean, I'd rather run Vittorias than Maxis.
Yeah, I think so.
In most circumstances.
Yeah, I mean, as far as vibe goes, which I don't know why we're harping so much on.
Do they sponsor anybody, Vittoria? They're not much in the sponsorship.
Yeah, they just don't sponsor a lot of Americans because they're so European, you know.
Okay.
But they still sponsor, like, I think who's sponsored by Vittoria? Why can't
I don't know. I can't think of anyone.
I think Taylor Ladine is sponsored by Vittoria.
Okay.
Could be wrong about that. Yeah, I mean, it's like a very Euro company, right? So
Okay.
I'm gonna get, so we're going A tier.
Drop it in A. Can we speed it up a little bit? I'm surprised nobody's comment. If I were in the comments,
dude,
that's what
some
I'd
guy
be saying.
asked how he could fast forward this segment.
Yeah.
Let's roll.
Let's do specialized.
Dang, you're just doing all the hitters.
Yeah, and we're only okay. So I know Specialized is a massive company, but we're only doing tires right now. So just Specialized tires.
Okay, and they also don't distribute through Bike Tires Direct. So
yeah.
Okay.
There was a year when I was racing actually probably the last year that I raced cyclocross, where literally like on the start line of every race, there was a guy. I don't know if it was the same guy or if there was just it kept getting it kept happening, but every time, like 2 minutes before the start, when it's dead quiet, somebody would yell, "Yo, Dizzle, you got your 47 Pathfinders?" Because like they all knew that Dylan loved the 47 Pathfinder, and they all would ask me that. What?
Oh, just I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
just
when
that's funny.
So I think that was like 2023 or something.
Yeah, probably.
I remember that year when I did Leadville. You know how Leadville, it's an out and back, so you see everybody coming. I mean, I must have like the amount of people that yelled 47 Pathfinder at me while I was riding back was.
It was like a thing, that people yelled.
I know.
All right, so we got a new rule. We're gonna set a 90-second timer for every
90 seconds. Holy crap!
Then it's only gonna take 5 minutes.
Great. 2 minutes? You want 2 minutes? We could do 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, that seems fair.
Just to help keep us on topic,
Yeah. We can't see this timer though.
Okay, just imagine in your head. I got it on mine.
Oh, crap. Okay. Yep, just hold your phone like that the whole time.
Just hold it in front of my face the whole time.
I mean, I think Specialized makes a good tire in every category. I think their road tires are good. I think their mountain bike tires, if you go with some of the lighter casing options, can flat easily. So there's that. If I had to run something that's considered a gravel tire, and I put that in quotes, like I'm talking about something that's like marketed as a gravel tire, I mean, it'd probably be the Pathfinder.
Have you ridden the Tracer at all, Dylan?
No.
That's like the new one.
Okay. It's newer. It seems like some of the Specialized guys and gals kind of switch between the Tracer and the Pathfinder. I do feel like I don't know their mountain bike lineup super well outside of the true like XC category. So I don't know how deep their mountain bike tires go in terms of like trail and downhill and enduro and stuff like that. But I feel like they do kind of nail every category. Like you could find a good tire in every category.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Drop it in A.
So A.
All right. Let's do Kenda.
Ooh. Kenda 5-hour challenge.
Oh, dude, nice. That was only 90 seconds for that last one.
Oh, sick. All right. Are you starting the timer now?
Yep.
Didn't Brendan Johnston, wasn't he sponsored by
someone said put the timer on a shared document, but don't share it with Drew. No, dude, the problem is we need to definitely share it with Drew so he doesn't bring us on tangents.
Yeah.
True.
People listen to this podcast for the tangents. Like they can act like they get all mad and stuff, but They love it.
Whoever
They
that was,
love
see
it.
what you're doing to us?
Come on. Kenda. Didn't Brendan Johnston, wasn't he sponsored by them? And then he literally was like, I'm out. Like, this is not good.
I mean,
like,
Alexi's sponsored by Kenda.
I was gonna say Alexi is, yeah.
Melissa's
he still
sponsored
is?
by Kenda. Kenda has like obviously some decent marketing budget. I think their tires are trash. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I think Kenda tires to me, like, so here's the thing about Maxxis is you can be like, well, they're gravel tires. They may be slow rolling, but at least they're puncture resistant. You can't say that about Kenda. It's like the worst of both worlds. They are not puncture resistant and they are not fast. Like, there's not a reason to run a Kenda.
Yeah.
So I will say I do always think it's funny that pretty much every time Alexi's racing Kenda tires, he's on prototypes.
Yeah.
Which to me tells me they just must not make a good enough tire because he always needs something better.
Yeah, I mean,
it doesn't also seem like they ever release those prototypes.
One interpretation. Also, I would say that like maybe back in the mid 2000s, Kenda was cool back when like everybody was on the Nevigal. Remember that tire?
No.
Okay, whatever. So I would say nowadays, like maybe this is just my own bubble that I'm in, but I don't think Kenda's a cool company at all. Like I think it's a lame company.
We're 8 minutes. We're 8 seconds over, dude.
Vibe check.
Kill it.
The word Kenda from a Welsh origin means the greatest champion. All these names are the same. Victory, greatest champion.
Yeah, well, from a actual bike tire perspective, put them in the fart can category.
In Swahili, it also means the number 9.
Okay, so where are we putting it?
Give them an F.
Are we doing F or are we doing D?
D. Mainly not F because they sponsor Alexi and we like Alexi, so we'll give them a D. Thanks for sponsoring Alexi. That's about it, though.
That's it? That's the only reason?
Sell out.
Yeah. I
All
like
right.
Alexi. I'm glad they're giving him money.
This is what I'm saying about Kenda. I would never buy a Kenda.
Dude, we're done with Kenda. We're a minute over.
Oh, sorry.
All right, let's do IRC next, dude.
IRC. Dang, dude.
they sponsor another one of Dizzle's favorite people.
Who?
Pete Stedna.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I am saying, this is what I'm saying right now.
Dude, maybe that's why Pete always sucked at gravel, dude. Maybe he could have won some races if he wasn't on IRC.
Pete Stedna has won plenty of gravel races. This is what I'm saying, though. Pete Stedna could have won more races if he wasn't on IRC. Like, IRC tires are slow. This is the one thing about IRC, though, is that their gravel tires do seem to be pretty puncture resistant.
Yeah. So is the Maxxis slippery boys.
Yeah, I mean, there are some times where it's like you just got to suck it up and run a slow tire so that you don't puncture.
So would you consider running an IRC for Big Sugar?
No.
Or whatever?
I'm not saying I would ever run an IRC. I'm just saying, like, at least, like, Kenda, you're going to flat and you're going to go slow. At least IRC, you're just going to go slow.
RC the acronym
no, get out of here with that.
Inui Rubber Company.
Okay, great. That's so helpful.
From Japan.
I mean, on this list, like if I'm just looking at this list, which I'm surprised you put like Tufo on there, but I'm not going to jump ahead too much. There's one other company on here for sure that's going to probably get an F, and IRC might be the other one.
I think that just the fact that it's puncture resistant, we can't go F. We got to go D.
All right, that's fine.
I'd go D.
I mean, there's got to be worse companies out there, right? There's going to be worse tires. Maybe it's a cool company. We're not necessarily bashing the company. It's not like we
IRC
know anything
also,
about the company.
Can we just say that, like, they probably have the worst name? It's just a 3-letter acronym.
Yeah.
It's probably that dude's name that Dizzle just read.
Hinua.
Yeah, I mean, can't cut that dude down, assuming it's a dude's name.
All right, next one.
Okay.
Pirelli?
What'd you want to do?
I don't know, just the next one on the
All
list.
right,
Oh,
all
nice,
right,
dude. You got
let's-
Dugast on there.
Yeah, let's do Dugast. So I haven't actually heard anything about Dugast in like years. I don't even know why I put it on here.
Again, yeah, I'm surprised. But, I mean, they were the bee's knees in cyclocross.
Cyclocross,
for a while.
yeah. Handmade, weren't they handmade?
Before
Handmade
Nino,
it, and I think they were also like, aged in some dude's cellar for 12 years.
yeah, they're like FMB, they're the handmade tubulars. Before Nino Schurter went to Maxxis, which I don't know what year that happened, like maybe 2016 or something. He was on Dugast. And I don't know. They make like cotton sidewall high performance tubular tires, if you're not familiar with these, which I'm sure there's plenty of people that have no idea what Dugast even is. I mean, look at this
Oh,
freaking
dude, you
logo.
can get them on You can get them on
Technically,
BTD.
it's derived from the old French, and it means from the wasteland.
From the wasteland?
That's pretty from the wasteland. Well, I mean, it's just the guy's last name, right? Dugast was just the guy who started the company.
Yeah, I'm saying look at their logo. It's just like a generic cyclist logo that you might see on a road sign.
Oh, that's like authentic.
It's kinda cool, though, yeah.
That's like authentic old school European right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like his history right there.
I mean,
So do
I
they-
will say,
Do they only make cyclocross tires?
and mountain bike
that's the
tires.
only time
They probably make
I've
road
ever
tires
seen it.
too, honestly.
I'm in now.
But they specialized in tubulars, I think. And
Oh, that's right.
tubulars are kind of dead.
Now Vittoria partners with Dugast for their cyclocross tires. Forgot about
Mm.
that.
I mean, I will say that if you're like rocking up to a race with Dugast tires, you're probably a badass.
So Vittoria acquired Dugast in 2021. So does this even count anymore? Because I think the Dugast company dissolved basically into Vittoria,
Okay.
and I don't see anything except their cross tires now.
Should we give them
Well, when they were, let's give them like a C for when they existed.
I feel like we got to
we'll
give them
say
higher
rip.
than that. Like they're
Rest
really
in
good
peace.
tires. I mean, they're overpriced, but
Overpriced.
They
puncture
stay their
resistant,
lane for sure. It
or
seems.
puncture.
I think B.
I was thinking C.
What?
Adam,
Dude,
what
if
do
you raced cyclocross, if that was your discipline, and you rocked up and you had some Dugast tires on, no one's gonna like fault you for that.
Yeah.
Like you're on the top tier.
Yeah, I mean,
cyclocross
you're
tires.
on like the best tire if you're on a Dugast in a cyclocross race.
I fly. Like anytime I had them, I flatted them.
Yeah. Well,
Well, you know who didn't? People that were way faster than you.
Okay. B. Moving on. We're over the time limit.
We're way over.
all right, let's do WTB. WTB. WTB is really okay. So
That's
don't
who I
even
was
think
gonna.
I've-
That's the other one I was gonna give an F.
I don't think
to,
I've
so.
seen a WTB tire.
you know who was sponsored by WTB? Not anymore, but used to be. It is Braden Lang.
For tires?
Dude,
Yeah.
did he win Schwamigan on those?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
So WTB, just like IRC, dog slow tire, but it doesn't puncture.
Yeah,
Stands for
probably
Wilderness Trail Bikes.
Yeah, I knew that.
Dude,
Did you know that?
yes,
I did know that. Yeah,
I did.
I didn't know that. Wow.
that's like what the company is called. But
Yeah, Wilderness Trail
Dude.
Bikes.
Yeah, I mean, they also like back in the day, their saddles were the beast.
Yeah, that's the only thing I know them from.
But
is
we're
their
not doing saddles right now. We're doing tires. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to be
just
like,
slot them into D or F and let's move
Yeah.
on.
yeah, it's
Agreed.
D. I mean, the fact that you don't puncture them, I can't give them an F, but they're not yet. D
And
is.
their logo's kind of cool.
Their logo's
Wilderness-
cool. I do.
Wilderness
yeah.
Trail Bikes. I can get behind that.
Yeah. All right,
right.
let's do Tufo.
I mean, you're vegan, so you automatically like this company even a little better.
Yeah. True. I do eat a lot of Tufo. So Tufo, I don't know, like, do they own? I think they only make tubulars. Is that right? Or have they branched?
No,
No. They've
I don't even.
they've started making normal clincher.
I thought they've got a pretty fast gravel tire.
They do actually. Yeah. They do have a fast gravel tire. Yeah. For a while they only did tubulars, but now they've branched out.
Their Thundero. Yeah, I know that we had a lot of people that were curious. Oh, dude, they've got the Thundero, the Speed Arrow, and the Swamp Arrow.
Swamp Arrow. That's pretty cool.
Has bicycle tire rolling resistance tested the Tufos?
Yeah.
And
the Thunderos, which are well, they're spec'd at 48 mil, but they actually measure at 46 mil, come in at 18.5 watts, which is pretty good.
How does that rank amongst the other ones?
I don't know. I only sorted it by Tufo.
Oh,
Let's see.
Well.
Tufo
for reference,
primarily refers to
give me a tire that you think would be fast in about the same size casing.
Pathfinder.
Oh, it's way the fuck down here. They didn't. Okay, so the Pathfinder 47s are 21.4 watts, so it's 6 watts
faster than Pathfinder. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
The word tufo primarily refers to a strong, unpleasant smell or stench in Spanish.
That's how your garage would smell if you tried to start a tire company, Drew.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Tufo. Yeah.
Well, I will say, I mean, if
know.
you're running a Tufo tire, you're really thinking outside the box. Like, I don't even see Tufo tires.
I've heard good things about the what is it? The Thundero. I've had a lot of people say they like that. They like that tire, and it tests pretty good. I would try it out.
You can get them on Bike Tires Direct. Yeah. Kudos.
They're on BTD. I've thought about getting them. I just never have.
I'm thinking.
I'll be honest. They
if I'm gonna get that
kind of like
get a Schwalbe, I'm gonna get the Schwalbe.
To me, it reminds me of a WTB tire. If I was just looking at it head on and couldn't see the logo or anything, I would say that must be a WTB tire.
Okay,
but obviously way faster. So. Check out the Speed Arrow.
Let's go see
Arrow.
Swamp Arrow. Swamp Arrow.
Oh, dude, the
cool.
Speed Arrow looks like a tire that would come on a hybrid.
Well, I mean, I feel like a lot of gravel tires look like that.
Yeah, this one looks like a $15 tire that would come on a hybrid.
You ever think about how gravel, the whole discipline of gravel is basically hybrid. Like it's a hybrid of mountain and road. And gravel racing
Except that the spirit of gravel has transformed into anti-hybrid. If you showed up on a hybrid bike to a gravel race now, you would get shelled. Like everyone would shit on you, which it shouldn't have been that way.
Yeah.
There should be a race. It'd be cool. You know how like the Little Five, this is a tangent, sorry old people. You know how the Little Five
Just say sorry
race
old people?
What?
Just say sorry old people?
I didn't say old people. I said sorry to all the people.
Oh, all right.
You know how the Little Five, you have to do, everyone races on the same exact bike? There should be a gravel race where everyone has to race on a hybrid. Like whatever your sponsored bike company is, you have to use their hybrid bike.
Sounds terrible. Why? That's a bad suggestion.
Spirit of gravel. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just sounds funny.
Yeah.
All right. So are we moving on?
Yeah. Let's do Michelin.
I mean, are we only talking bike tires?
I mean, we gotta only be talking. I mean, I know they make, I mean, a lot of these companies make freaking car tires, but we gotta be.
Not that we've talked about so far, other than Maxxis.
Yeah.
I guess maybe IRC. I don't know about them, but
yeah. So isn't this what Scott's team is sponsored by?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we
just because that right there, A. They sponsor Scott. We got to give him an A.
and we looked it up, and the Michelin road tire
The
was
road
actually
tires
pretty
are
quick.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the mountain bike and gravel tires? How do those rank? I'll be honest, I just don't have a lot of interest in Michelin, so I don't know a lot about their tires.
Let's see. They've got some 33 mil tires that are technically gravel tires called the Pro 5 Tubeless Ready 35s, and those rank really fast, 13.8 watts. But they're also only 35s, so doesn't really count. Their widest tire, which is the Power Adventure in a 48, comes in at 22.9 watts, which, I mean, really not that bad compared to a Pathfinder.
All right.
Like, could be much worse.
So we're giving them an A? This is crazy.
They
No,
invented.
I don't know if
they invented the first removable pneumatic tire. I don't know what pneumatic means.
What do you guys think of the Michelin man?
Cool.
Is that good marketing, or is that like a little played out? This like fat guy that they have as their mascot.
It's iconic. Like,
it's iconic.
You think Michelin, you think of the Michelin man.
Yeah. All right. So A or B?
And Ghostbusters. Don't you think of Ghostbusters? But that's not the Michelin man. That's like the Marshmallow Man.
What?
You know what I'm talking
It's
about?
a ghost.
Nah, the big marshmallow guy that stomps through the downtown.
Yeah, but it's a ghost, though. It's not a marshmallow man. It's a ghost.
Nah, dude, it's marshmallows.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe I don't know what you're talking about then. I know nothing about Michelin mountain bike tires. So, let me see. I don't even know if they make... It doesn't even look like they make 29-inch mountain bike tires.
Wow.
So that's a fart can
B?
for sure.
B, because they sponsor Modern Adventures. I can get behind them sponsoring new, prestigious American team that our friends race for.
Yeah, B.
Okay.
I'm happy with B. B's good.
All right.
All right, let's do Goodyear. And I think this one might be an F.
Really?
Okay, so Goodyear was the tire that Drew gave me for Christmas that is the slowest on bike tires.
Second the slowest,
Correct, right?
They didn't have the slowest. I forget what the slowest was.
So before I completely shit on them and give them an F.
Charles Goodyear was the inventor of vulcanized rubber. Dang.
Oh.
That's legit.
Let's take a look at their road tires on bicycle rolling resistance and their mountain bike tires and see if there's any redeeming if there's any redeeming line of Goodyear here.
Their logo is the Wingfoot logo, and it's inspired by the Roman god Mercury.
I actually do
symbolizes
like
speed and reliability.
I actually do like the Goodyear logo. I think it's cool.
The Wingfoot?
I just think they're with their bike tires, they're completely like phoning it in. They're just like, oh well, we're a tire company, so let's make some bicycle tires. Like, just freaking throw this.
Doesn't SRAM collab with Goodyear?
If they do, that's embarrassing, honestly.
I thought that the like zip
they do.
tires were
you can buy
Goodyears.
You can buy Goodyears through SRAM, and then like
Adam, are you looking
up
how the road tires perform on bicycle rolling resistance?
No, sorry. I was quadruple checking that Modern Adventure is actually sponsored by Michelin, because we had some people that were doubting us in the chats, and I just want to make sure that we're not going to eat our words.
Oh.
But whatever, I'll move on. What do you want me to look up?
All right, we need to confirm or deny whether or not. So we know Goodyear gravel tires are slow. We need to confirm or deny that Goodyear road and mountain bike tires are slow.
So the Goodyear Explorer 45, which is the Zip 40 Explorer 45s, those, first of all, they claim to be 45 mil wide, but Steel Drum homie only measured them at 39. Dude, if you're undershooting your width by 6 millimeters, dude, get out of here. Holy, that is so bad.
And then,
dude, and their 40 millimeter one also came in 6 mil under, 34.
No.
That is so embarrassing.
Oh my gosh, dude. All right.
Did they
and then,
mislabel them? I wonder if they like had a batch that they mislabeled. Like maybe the 35s were actually mislabeled as 40s and the 40s were mislabeled as
all right.
45s.
And then how did they test? Like rolling
fine.
resistance?
19.3 for the 40s, which
Okay.
are actually they call them 45s, but I'm going to say they're 40s because if we're going to compare it, so then like compared to the Pathfinder 42s, Pathfinder 42s are 20.3, so they are 2 watts faster than the. Yeah,
I have some in my basement, but I've been afraid to put them on because of how much shame I would get from Dylan for having them on my bike.
Well, it looks like they're actually faster than the Pathfinders. All right, now we need road and mountain bike.
Okay. I don't think they even make mountain bike tires.
They do.
I guess they do. 29-inch. Oh yeah, dude. That's right. They do that. Drew, you've ridden these, dude. These are the ones that come on the Laufs.
Oh yeah, the connectors.
No, the peaks.
For whatever,
yes.
I don't know why this is the case, but there are a lot of bike companies that like to stock their bikes with Goodyear for whatever reason.
Probably get them for super cheap.
Because they get them through SRAM. Yeah, that's why Lauf. That's why all Laufs come with Goodyears, because Lauf has a really good connection with SRAM, and SRAM has a really good connection with Goodyear, and so you can just get Goodyear tires through SRAM.
So let's just talk about the road side to start with.
I wonder if SRAM just owns not Goodyear, but like has some kind of stake in, because the tires are literally called the Explore tires.
Well, yeah, it's a partnership.
Yeah, it's a partnership. There you
go. So their fastest road tire is the Eagle F1. What are we doing here, guys?
Somebody already
Super
commented
Sport
this.
R TLC 28. Could you get a longer name for a freaking road tire? Come on. They come in at 28 or 29. Those ones actually measure oversized somehow. Those are 10.2 watts compared to the Vittoria Corsa Pro, which comes at 6.4 or 6.7. So
that's pretty good.
So 8 watts total slower. Not terrible.
Dang.
I'd say about average.
We might have been wrong.
Above average for sure for road tire.
We might have been wrong about Goodyear this whole time. We've been dogging on them, and it sounds like they might be better than...
The connectors are a hybrid tire. I think that's probably where it came from. The Goodyear connectors must be a hybrid tire. Those ones come in at 31.4 watts.
But they're like a mountain bike tread gravel tire. Like there's so much tread on those things.
No, there's like. No, they look actually very similar to what were those challenge tires that you really liked?
The Getaways?
The Getaways. They look like that.
I don't think so, dude.
I'm looking at a picture right now. I'm staring at a picture.
I've had some on my bike though. Like
on your gravel bike?
Yeah, you guys are getting way too bogged down in the weeds right now. No one cares about what the connectors look like.
Let's just move on.
Well, we have to rank it before we move on. So it sounds like they're actually not that slow. I don't know how they perform,
so
and I don't know about the puncture resistance. I've never seen somebody actually race Goodyear tires.
Yeah, that's a good point too. Maybe a C or a D.
I think C is fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Before that conversation, I would have said D.
Are we going to take into account where the company is based?
Sure.
Because Goodyear's American?
Yeah, I think it's one of the first American brands on here. Maybe WTB. And Specialized, I guess. Never mind. There's a few.
What about Maxxis?
C is fine. No, Maxxis, remember they're owned by that Shanghai Sichuan.
Yeah, all right. All right, let's do challenge.
Love them.
So challenge,
they're great for cyclocross.
Yeah, challenge makes good cyclocross tires. Challenge makes good road tires, and as far as their gravel tires go, like
they're very puncture not puncture resistant.
So-
unless you get the XP casing, their XP casing is like insane. Like it's so good.
Yeah.
I've never flatted their XP tires.
Yeah, their XP casing is like a really puncture resistant tire. And it's not really super slow either. Like it's
Yeah.
fairly close to a Pathfinder. And then if you do have a race where the puncture risk is low, then the non-XP casing is probably close to the fastest gravel tire you can get. So
Yeah. But you run the risk of flatting.
yeah, you definitely do. 100%. So they're definitely high ranking. In my book.
The reason that I don't run the getaways now, because you can get them on BTD and all that, is that they just don't have much traction. Like the few times that I crashed a lot when I had those tires. And
Yeah.
like, I mean, you could say it's on me, but I feel a lot better on different tires now that I use different tires.
Yeah, and I mean, I think at this point it's like, if you're doing an actual gravel race where you need traction, run a mountain bike tire. What are you even doing?
Yeah,
Like
that's usually what I do
in the
now,
gravel
yeah.
category. I
I
don't
don't
actually.
think Challenge makes mountain bike tires.
Yeah, do they make mountain bike tires? I honestly don't know.
No. So
No,
I mean,
they just make a road and cyclocross and
Yeah.
gravel.
Yeah.
I think what they do, they do well. I want to give them, I don't know, A or B. What do you think?
Yeah, A.
A.
Really?
What do you think,
I
Adam?
mean, they were the bee's knees for cyclocross. They were so good for cross.
Adam?
I mean, you're spot on there. Yeah.
A. All right. All right. Let's do Schwalbe.
Go ahead, dude. Just slob on that knob, Dylan.
What?
Schwalbe is okay. Yeah, Schwalbe makes such fast tires, like across the board. I think if there's a downside, like
this is relevant. Schwalbe translates in German to swallow. So there you go, Dylan. You can
Nice.
do, what did you just say, Adam?
Slob
You
on
can-
that knob.
and then you can swallow. Yep.
Yep.
Guys.
Rattle Gravel was sponsored by Schwalbe, and they were like having this thing where they asked us how do you actually pronounce Schwalbe, and the German pronunciation is not how we say it
Schwalbe.
at all. It's like I'm not even gonna attempt it, honestly. It was
No,
Yeah,
you
it
have
was
to
out.
now.
it was like Schwalbe or something.
Yeah, you can stop. All right. One thing we haven't talked about, which I said we should, and I totally forgot, is naming schemes, dude.
Yeah.
The Rocket Ron,
Yeah.
Wet Wilbur.
The only
Whatever
thing they've
other-
screwed up is their gravel lineup. The G1R,
Slippery Steve.
G1R, G1R.
I like the Schwalbe names. I think they're
I know, that's what I'm saying.
unique.
Yeah,
I think
most of them. Not
They
the
nailed it
gravel
with their
lineup,
mountain bike
though.
scheming. Why have they not had cool names for their gravel tires, though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What a letdown.
I agree. Yeah, G1 is lame.
And you can't just
G1
call
could
everything
be-
a G1. Like,
you could
that's
call
just so
one
dumb.
of them a G1. Call another one something, like, just do that for one.
Yeah.
They don't all have to be G1.
Does BTD not carry Schwalbe?
I think
Oh,
the
no,
thing that's gonna stop Schwalbe from being an S tier is that they're not the most puncture resistant tires, and they don't last long. Like Schwalbes are expensive tires, and you wear through them real quickly.
Oh yeah, like you almost need a wheel change halfway through Unbound because your tires are probably so worn out.
Cam Jones won on the G1 RSs, didn't he?
They were probably so slick by the end, dude. I bet he wore down the center tread so much.
Okay, I want to give Schwalbe a.
Yeah,
I think at least
at
an
least,
A. Yeah.
All right.
I don't think anyone's going to get S tier
I
today.
can only think of a few companies I'd want to be sponsored by, and I think Schwalbe would be.
Yeah,
Schwalbe.
I agree. Like I would consider a sponsorship from Schwalbe. I'm not saying I would say yes, but I would consider it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course, because if you don't have a sponsorship by Schwalbe, you're buying new tires every week.
Yeah, well, you could be sponsored by Bike Tires Direct. That's the best tire sponsor right there.
I agree.
For real.
All right. Bontrager.
I forgot about the timer. I should put that back on.
Dang. I thought Bontrager only made headset spacers. I've got like 100 Bontrager headset spacers in my basement right now. I've never seen a Bontrager tape tire before.
So I've never ridden a Bontrager tire. Pretty much the only people that ride Bontrager tires are people on Trek.
And that's because they're like contractually obligated.
Yeah. I mean, there are some people. I have talked to certain mountain bikers who are like, Trek fanboys who are like, oh yeah, this Bontrager is so whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like they actually have an opinion about Bontrager, shockingly. Yeah. Honestly, I don't even know where to rank this because I just know when I see a Bontrager, I'm like, oh, that's the Trek tire. You know what I mean?
Someone in the someone said butt ranger is what they call Bontrager. And then someone else said that the fat bike guys love Bontrager tires, which I will disagree with wholeheartedly.
Okay.
Bontrager.
Is Bontrager on bicycle rolling resistance? Like, has he tested any Bontragers?
I want to say no. I think I've looked this up before.
I don't know why. Europeans run Bontrager. It's an American company.
No, I guess he has. There's a few on here. Holy shit. That's why you've never seen them.
How do they rank?
The 40 millimeter ones are 30.4 watts. Oof. They're called the GR1 team issue, dude. That's what the Gravel Boys are running, dude. All their sponsored riders.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Here's the other thing about the Bontrager, like when the Trek boys run Bontrager, dude. Finsty flatted a Bontrager
they flat like crazy.
Sea Otter. At Sea Otter, dude. What are you doing to flat a tire at Sea Otter?
Right.
I say that and now I'm going to flat at Sea Otter.
Drop them in the F.
Are they an F? Are they that bad?
I think Bontrager could be an F.
I think so. I don't think I'd run them if somebody gave them to me.
Should we just take a quick look? I mean, whatever. No, let's just move on.
They're for sure worse than Kendas, dude.
Yeah. Like if somebody
at least if you rock up on WTBs,
I'd use it for training.
Yeah. Yeah. Like if a dude rolls up and he's on WTBs and he's just like an everyday weekend warrior, like totally fine.
Whatever.
If he's on Bontragers, I'm like, let me help you out, buddy.
Dude,
I got some spare tires.
Yeah. Agreed.
Okay. Panaracer?
Dude, we've been doing this for an hour already.
I know, this is ridiculous.
I told you that's why we needed to start it at the beginning. Like sometimes we'll do 45 minutes of talking and then we'll start it, and then the podcast will be 2.5 hours long.
The guys at Panaracer are really nice. One of them bought me a meal when I was in Iceland, so maybe I'm biased. All you have to do to win my heart is buy me a meal, and the homies at Panaracer did that. So they moved up on my list a little bit because of that.
So
they make different colored tires, man. That's cool.
Yeah, that's baller. They were some of the first they made some of the first gravel specific tires, didn't they? Like I remember the Gravel Kings were like, when I first got into gravel, those were like, everybody had the Gravel Kings.
Yeah, they also invented the stupid naming scheme for gravel tires. They had like 7 different versions of the Gravel Kings.
Yeah, Gravel King S, Gravel King S Plus,
SK.
You know what
is side knob. I get it, but most people don't know that that's what that means.
You know what I'm disappointed that I forgot is Rene Hurst, because there is no worse naming scheme than Rene Hurst tires. The fact that every different size of the exact same tire has a different name. Yeah. Like people are like, oh yeah, I'm running the freaking Swallow Ridge. And I'm like, I don't know what that means. Just tell me the size and if it's
Dylan,
the knobby one or the slick
You try
one.
to tell us you don't know what Swallow Ridge is? Come on. Dude, the Panaracer makes a mountain bike tire that literally looks like the worst mountain bike tire I've ever seen. It is so bad.
I want to give Panaracer like a B. Like
no, dude. No chance.
I'd say like a B.
I
yeah.
get they're nice people.
I think I got
dude.
some Panaracers on my bike right now.
No,
for
dude,
training.
there's no way. Like, in terms of quality, dude, then we gotta change Tufo, dude. Like, we gotta change Goodyear. Like, there's no way Panaracers are better than both of those two companies.
Okay,
They
C.
are. I would say that.
They are
Yeah.
not, dude. No, they are not.
Yeah.
There may have been. They may have made one good tire.
Years.
Maybe if you're talking 10 years ago, you know, when Unbound was
Maybe
still
that's why
called
I'm
Dirty
still
Kansas
so-
200, maybe
Yeah.
then the Gravel Kings were like a or, you know, they're probably an A tier for gravel tires. Today, though, dude, no, they suck.
Do they make road tires?
And it's nothing against the people. We're not talking about the people.
Yeah. No, I know.
Do they make road tires?
All right, I'm fine with C. Drop it in
Yeah,
C.
they've got a. They
drop it in
do
C.
have some road tires, and they're also their road tire costs $35. I'm assuming it's not very good. Sorry.
Well, okay. Do we need to look anything up on bicycle tire or bicycle rolling
No.
resistance or no?
No, they don't. They're not
pretty
on
good.
there.
C. All right. Whatever.
Hutchison?
They don't have them.
What the heck is Hutchison? I'd never heard of them before.
Bro, you haven't heard of Hutchinson?
Swear.
Okay, I guess Panaracer is on.
Why don't you
Is
look
on
up
there.
what Hutchinson means?
Yeah, I should. It's probably just some dude's last name. That's what Bontrager
All right,
was.
so I will say the Panaracer that comes in a measured size of 37 millimeters is decent in terms of speed. It's 17 watts,
Ooh,
but that's the biggest one that they've tested.
terrible. They would never run that.
Yeah,
C is fine.
hot
C-
trash.
C is fine.
Okay.
All right. Hutchinson, they've come out with some pretty quick gravel tires recently. Like, take a look at bicycle rollingresistance.com and check out the Hutchinson tires.
Why are we not also referencing our homie John Koresh?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he's the one doing the real gravel tire testing.
Check out his test of the Hutchinsons. I think they're fast, from what I recall. I don't want to misspeak.
I don't have his website pulled up. Flex Fit by John. I also don't subscribe to him, so I can't remember if I can see him all or not. Sorry, John. I should do that, but I don't. Oh, he's got a new gravel bike. It's pretty sweet looking. Which one did you want me to look up? What's it called?
I don't know. Whatever the Hutchinson.
Oh yeah, dude, the Hutchinson Caracal, whatever, however you say that.
It's a terrible name.
Race 40.
Mhm.
Again, it's only 40 mils, but it's the second fastest all around.
Okay.
Second only to the Corsa Pro, which is a road tire.
All right.
But he only tested it on Cat 1 and Cat 2 gravel, probably because he flatted it as soon as he went off Cat 2.
What about the Cat 2 gravel? How'd it do on that?
It looks like it's number 2, probably.
All right.
I don't know. I his website only has a screenshot of the spreadsheet, so I can't really sort it.
No, dude. Click on the spreadsheet. Whatever.
What? I am, dude. It's a screenshot.
Okay. Hutchinson, I want to give Hutchinson, like, I think they, I mean, I don't know if they're puncture resistant. To be honest, I don't know a lot about Hutchinson. I put them in because that new gravel tire looked exciting.
Okay.
I want to give them like a C.
They only have 5 tires available on Bike Tires Direct.
I want to say they're C.
Which is the one that you think looks interesting? Just the Caracal?
Yeah.
Okay. The biggest size they make is a 45.
Terrible.
Would you ever run that? Like,
No.
would you ever consider running a 45?
Well, if I did, I wouldn't run that tire. I would probably run
So they're trash, dude. Then get them out of here.
Okay, C is appropriate, I would say, right?
That's fine. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Like C is potential. Like you can improve and then you'll be in one of the tops. Or if you just stay where you're at, next year you're probably getting bumped down.
Yeah. All right,
Which
Pirelli.
is basically what Pan Eraser's done.
How are we feeling about Pirelli?
They sponsored Adam Roberge, and I hate his guts. So, like ever since he's been sponsored by Pirelli, I've just had a bad taste in my mouth about Pirelli.
Dude, come on. Did you see Payson is on Pirelli now?
Really?
No.
Yeah.
What?
Check Instagram right now.
Dude, what happened to Maxxis? They just dropping all their riders?
I
Or
don't
maybe
know.
the riders are finally dropping them.
Check Instagram right now.
Okay. What am I going to look up?
Payson.
McMustache.
What, did he make a post about it?
Yeah. How do you
did,
think
dude.
I know this?
Dude, come on. Probably posted about what kind of latte he had for breakfast too.
Dude, Payson would definitely be a Starbucks kind of sponsor guy. Oh yeah, dude, and he took a cue out of your playbook, dude. He's freaking shaving the hairs off his tires with a electric razor.
Yeah. Anyway,
Wow.
so
Dude, his kits are pretty sick this year though. I will give him that.
Hmm.
If that's his new kit, I don't know.
So Pirelli, I mean, they make some fast tires. Their gravel tires I would probably not use unless it was like a roadie course, like a real road. I'm talking about like maybe BWR Cali, like 70+% road. But I think their tires test pretty quick, from what I recall.
Yeah, I'm trying to look them up. I've only mainly looked up their mountain bike tires before. Let's check out their. Oh, dude, their Pirelli is number 2 on the gravel list. It's only a 32 mil, but it's right behind the GP5000.
Yeah. What about
which is really slow? The GP5000 is way slower than I thought.
Yeah, and Pirelli Pirelli road tires are like relatively quick. Pirelli is like they make a quick tire in every category, just not the quickest, right?
I mean, again, they only make small tires. I guess they have one big one. It's the Cincherato Gravel H Classic 50. Comes in at 21 watts, so right up there with the Pathfinder.
Yeah, I mean, I would run.
That's fine.
I would run their mountain bike tire for gravel racing, but
if I had to choose, like if I had to be sponsored by a tire, either Pirelli or Specialized for tires, dude, I would pick Pirelli all day.
Oh wow, okay.
It's like just way more of an iconic tire company.
I mean, I will say, like, as far as, you know, iconic tire companies go, Pirelli, yeah.
Yeah.
Not that we've taken that into account with any of these. I mean, Goodyear, like, that's an iconic tire company, and they got a freaking C.
Agreed. Yeah, we did not take that into account, but
okay, so are we giving him an A? Pirelli?
I think that'd be fine.
All right.
Sure.
Can't even see what that last one is. Oh, it's Conti, of course.
Drew, what happened to you?
Yes.
Did you just like freaking, you know, did your brain stop working for the last 5 minutes here?
Let's just drop it into S and wrap it up. I'm hungry.
All right. I saved the best for last.
I know.
We got Continental.
Dude, we all know. Yeah. Well, like, we knew what you were doing the whole time.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think that if I had to be sponsored by one tire company, it would be Continental. I pretty much only run Continental road tires, the GP5000, and the GP5000 is nice because it's really fast, like goes pretty head to head with Vittoria, and it's fairly puncture resistant as far as road tires go. And they make decent gravel tires. I think I'm the least excited about their gravel tires, but I don't even run gravel tires anyway. Like, I'm running the Race Kings for gravel. I will say that a downside, this might be what keeps them from S tier, is that their new line of mountain bike tires, first of all, the names are terrible. I've gotten used to it now. Like, I know that Dubnatal is like basically the Race King replacement, but I'm going to be honest, I don't know what Trinatal is. I don't know what whatever the other one is. I still haven't learned those. But when they first came out, I was like, what is this? Race King was an awesome name. Like, close to the best name for a tire that I can think of, because it's a racing tire. So it's Race King.
The dub is cool, though. You get to call it the dub.
Yeah, dub's not bad, I guess. I would prefer if they just called it dub, not Dubnatal.
Well, we can.
And here's the thing about the Dubnatal is, like, it's worse than the Race King. The Race King is a superior tire to the Dubnatal in nearly every way. It's faster. It's more puncture resistant. Like, people are flatting Dubnatals. And I just don't.
I don't know. I can never put my finger on it, but something about the way the tread looks on the Race King, I like the looks of it better than the Dubnatal. Even though they're supposed to be basically the same thing, something about the Kings, like that tread, I like better.
Yeah. I mean, the tread isn't vastly different. Like, I think they needlessly overcomplicated it, and they made the casing or the compound or whatever they did to it, they made it worse. And I was worried that was going to happen, because the Race King is so good as it is, that, like, the chances that they would actually improve on it were slim. Like, more than likely what they were going to do is they were going to make it worse, which seems like is what happened.
Tom Barty says it's the same tire and it's just placebo effect. No, you're wrong. Sorry, Tom.
Yeah, no, dude, you're wrong. Like, they're testing slower. Like, that's not placebo effect.
And they are flatting more. That is not placebo effect.
Yeah, the flatting that's not like actual data, but people
I know it's not, but like I was always pushing my athletes, especially at Leadville, to run Race Kings.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they came out with the dubs, I was like, well, yeah, you should ride the dubs. Of course, one, they're newer. Two, that's all you can get basically now.
Yeah.
And a bunch of them have flatted, and they were not flat in Race Kings before. Now, maybe that's coincidence, but from my anecdote, I'd say it's not.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely possible to flat at Leadville, no question. There's a lot of rocks out there, but it's not like a race where everybody's flatting by any means. So if there's a tire where multiple people on the same tire getting flats, that's like, it's a bad news.
Yeah.
Bad news for that tire.
Now, I do like that it comes in a 2.4. That's sweet.
Yeah.
That's probably the biggest upside to the new one, but
yeah.
So Dylan, so I'm curious. So we put Vittoria in A. We put Schwalbe in A. Are you actually considering putting Conti in S? Or are you just like...
Yeah, I think I would put them in S if it wasn't for this new range of mountain bike tires that they just came out with, honestly. I think I'd do S. Like, if it wasn't for if it wasn't for this new range of mountain bike tires, I think I would do S with Conti. I think that's what's holding them back.
But what about with their old range of mountain bike tires? Like, they only had one mountain bike tire.
Well, that's not true. Like, they had the,
I know they have the Cross
King,
they have the Mountain King. I know, but like, were those tires good?
I ran the X King when it was muddy back when I was a mountain bike racer, because it's got kind of like sharp, tall knobs. I thought it was fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I raced collegiate nationals on X Kings when it was like snowy, actually.
Okay. So out of desperation.
Okay, so A, is A appropriate?
I think A is fine.
Yeah.
I just can't reasonably give them an S tier with where
Man,
we
we're
put some of the
like
other ones.
really generous with our A's. Look, we gave the most A's out of anything.
Wow. We love tires. We just love tires.
All right. Well, that's the full
All right,
list
boys.
right there.
That is. Yeah.
Where would we put Renee Hurst if that was here?
B.
I think the thing about
I don't know.
Renee Hurst, I think I would give Renee Hurst a C, maybe. Here's the thing about Renee Hurst.
Continental means forming or belonging to a continent. Bet you didn't know that.
Welcome back to the conversation, Drew.
I told you I'm out. I feel like the only reason I'm on here is because I feel like it'd be weird.
Well, you were
if only
supposed to be
two people,
the chat moderator. What happened to
if
that?
only 2 people were on.
All right, should we answer some chat questions?
No.
Why not?
Yeah, let's
It
answer.
really is dinner time. I told CJ I was going to be at dinner 30 minutes ago.
Why did you tell her that? We would never be done by that.
Because I thought I could just dip out, but when there's only 3 of us, I don't feel like I can dip out.
Tyler asked if we needed him, and you said no. As
I
long as
didn't say
there's
that.
2 of us.
Nah, dude. I need to tag you. They need to tag Tyler in. I'm tagging out.
All right, let's just answer 3 listener questions, and then you can.
I don't think
right.
there was just questions. It was just a bunch of goons ranking the tires as we ranked the tires. That's literally all they ever did. The whole list is just the people giving us their opinions, which we don't give a rip about what they think the tires should be ranked.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, corn dog bites are good, dude. Corn dog bites are good. Diet of champions.
Did the audience question for the group? Why are MTB tires measured impurely in road metric? That is a good question.
Probably because mountain biking was invented in America.
Boom. Mic drop.
Hey, Dylan, my FTP is around 240 and I have unlimited time for the next few months. What should I do to improve my FTP? All right. See you, Drew.
Come on, Dylan.
Yeah.
Now's your chance. This is why we pay you. Come on. Tell him what he needs to hear.
All right. So, there's this company. It's called CTS. Oh, no.
Oh, my. You did not just do that. I'm going to punch you through this screen right now, dude.
No. You should sign up for an ignition coach. And do we have a discount code for that, Dizzle?
Yeah, I'll give you $100 off if you just mention this podcast.
All right. There you go.
There you go.
Yep.
And we don't just all those other crappy coaching companies, you just get some random person. You don't know if they're a good coach. You don't know if they've been, you don't know anything. Our coaches are legit. And I say that because they all have a very serious racing background. So, they're legit because they've done it themselves. Like they know the ins and outs of racing and training because they've done it themselves. And we do our best to try to pair you with a coach that is best suited to help you accomplish your goals. Yep. So if you're trying to go sub whatever at Unbound, I'm going to pair you with a coach who's either done Unbound or done events similar to Unbound to get you best ready for it.
What are you laughing at, Adam?
Sorry, distracted. The chats got me.
Was there anybody who had hard disagreements about our ranking?
No, but there's this guy who asks if we can tier rank Dylan's girlfriend's Wi-Fi.
Why is that so funny?
It's just hilarious because her Wi-Fi sucks.
How was the Wi-Fi this week? Was it better or worse?
It was better this week, for sure, than last week.
How's my sound quality? Is it good?
I don't know. Everyone says you're talking into a chip bag. So apparently not good.
At least you're not lagging. I don't care how bad you sound, but lagging just sucks. can't handle the lag.
Someone says, ask all the Lauf owners about the Goodyear tires that came on their bike.
Ask all the what?
I don't know.
All
About
Lauf
the Goodyear
people, 'cause
tires
all
that
the-
came on their bikes.
all these people bought these new Laufs, and they all came with Goodyear.
Yeah. They also came with 10% off Bike Tires Direct, so you can get some real tires for that bike.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, save
mean-
8% with my code, and then save another 10% with the Bonk Bros code. I mean, you're just saving money. Like, we care about you and your wallet, and you save money by doing
Dude,
those
I've got
codes.
a topic. It's not really a topic. Have you guys seen the F1 movie?
Yeah.
With Brad Pitt,
Dude, I watched that on the
talk
airplane.
about a good-looking guy.
Oh my
I need
gosh,
to watch
it is like, it is so good. Oh, you haven't seen it?
Dude,
Dylan told me it'd be my new favorite
my
movie, and
gosh,
I
dude,
still
it's so
haven't
good.
I
watched
thought
it.
I
It's
talked
so
about the F1 movie when it came out on the podcast.
Yeah.
Did I not?
Yeah,
you might
went,
have.
You went to
but
the movie.
You might have been the
theater.
only one that had seen it.
Dude,
Yeah, I wish
I'm
I'd
not
seen it in
gonna
the
lie.
theaters now.
it might be my favorite movie ever. So there are
I already love Brad Pitt. I mean, have you guys seen? Oh crap! With Troy, have you guys seen Troy? Dude, his hair in Troy is so
Troy.
good. When I had long hair, I wished it looked that good. I looked homeless when I had long hair, but what I was going for was Brad Pitt in Troy.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Didn't quite do that.
Look, there are very few movies where you want to be the main character. At least there are very few movies that I watch where I'm like, man, I wish I was that guy, right? But when I was watching the F1 movie, I was like, I wish I was Brad Pitt right now.
Like Mall Cop? You feel that way when you watch Mall Cop? Paul Bart Mall Cop or whatever it's called. Oh, I wish I was this guy.
Dude, I watched the F1 movie in the theaters. I think it might be the best movie I've ever seen.
Dude, yeah,
think
it was
we
so
have,
good. It was so good. I might
Apple
watch it
thing
again
right now
tonight.
to watch it. All right, I'm watching it tonight. All right, I'm watching it tonight. You just convinced me.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll watch half of it because I don't like staying up.
dude.
late.
So I don't know why I travel for work all the time, and I fly Delta because Delta's awesome. And they have movies on their
Sponsor,
planes,
bro?
every
Come
single
on.
plane. Dude, we should get sponsored by Delta.
That
even
would
though
be sick.
That'd
That
be
would
sick,
be
yeah.
so good.
The other Brad Pitt movie that I watched recently that I'd never seen is Fury. Have you seen Fury? War movie?
About the tank?
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah, dude.
No, I think
also
I started it
so
and
good.
couldn't get into it, and then I stopped watching it.
What? Oh,
I
dude,
like
it was
Shia
also super
LaBeouf
good.
too.
Are you actually saying his name like that?
Nah.
Okay, I was like-
Somebody in here said, who's more handsome, Dizzle, Lance, or Brad Pitt? And man, it's a
Ooh.
toss-up between Lance and Brad Pitt, dude. But Brad Pitt's way more famous.
They're a different kind of handsome because Lance is like boyish handsome, you know.
They're both
and
kind of
Brad
the
Pitt
same,
is
I
like
mean.
a man handsome.
Yeah, but when you look at Brad Pitt when he was Lance's age,
Yeah, that's
I
true.
mean, twins.
Yeah, Drew, you were
basically
just talking
twins.
about Troy. That's when he was Lance's age.
They literally look almost the same.
Yeah.
That's true.
So just imagine what Lance is going to look like 20 years from now.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like a
Dang.
stud.
Especially when he stops racing bikes and he doesn't have to be as
His
skinny as...
girlfriend's lucky.
AF anymore?
What a lucky girl. What a lucky girl. I think he's engaged, or he's either about to get engaged. Maybe, I don't know. Hopefully I didn't ruin it. But
You just blew that one.
his girlfriend probably
You blew
listens
it.
in to our podcast
It's okay,
to
no.
hear about
Yeah.
No one,
us talk about how good looking he is.
no one even watches an hour 30 into these podcasts. So
No.
All right, cool. Anything else we want to talk about? Dude, Scott's racing this week. That's kind of cool, right?
Yeah, he's going to get shelled.
what? Don't say that.
I mean, I don't want to, but dude, it wasn't that long ago when he had a CTL lower than Adam. There's no way that thing's
Yeah.
gotten higher, or that much higher, up to world tour status.
I feel like you're just saying that because you don't want to believe that Scott could actually be good on 3 hours of or 3 weeks of training.
If
And if he is, you're just going to feel bad about yourself.
Yeah, so that's the thing. He puts in these he'll put in a 2-week training block, and it's as if he didn't have knee surgery last year or like leg surgery, and he didn't take 6 months off. And you're like, what the heck? Like, talk about talented. That guy.
Yeah.
His body responds well to like big blocks of training. For sure.
His body responds well to not doing anything for months and then doing 2 weeks, 2 30-hour weeks back to back.
And then he'll taper for a week and smash.
Yeah.
Drew, this one's for you. Someone says, I just built up a Lauf Segla, super fun bike that is very capable. What changes thanks, Taylor. What changes do you think they'll make to the next edition of the frame? And when will it be done?
I'm not in the inside loop on that. I think I do think that it's due. I don't even know if they're coming out with a new one, but it wouldn't surprise me if they did, because as good as the Lauf Segla is, it is like 5 years old. Like it's been a while since they've done an update on it.
I mean, I can tell you what they should do.
Yeah, that's what I was about to go into. I think maybe they could make it lighter and more aero. I've already recommended they do internal routing.
Yeah, they should internally route the cables.
Get the cables inside.
They should make the frame more aero.
Yeah,
it's also like
you're just saying what I just said, dude.
Yeah, I'm also gonna say what you just said again, but better. It's also like kind of a heavy bike, so they should definitely.
I just said that. Yeah.
Do you think they have to change it though? Like,
yeah,
I mean, it's what if they pull a Conti? What if they pull a Conti?
They have to, because
they're like,
no, because the Race King was perfect. The Segla is not perfect. Like it has good tire clearance, but when every single company finally comes out with a gravel bike that has good clearance, the Segla will be outdated. So,
I mean, and they know that it has good clearance, so they're going to make sure, like, that's not going to go away. Like, they're going to make sure the design of the clearance and everything is good.
I mean,
like,
I hope not. If they came out with a new Segla that could only fit 45s, that would be disastrous.
Yeah. No, I don't. No, I think they're pretty cued in on, like, that bike was kind of ahead of its time. And the owner, when I was there for the mountain bike race, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this or not. I don't think I'll get in trouble, but he really wanted to tell me and Chase something.
Just remember you're live, dude. We can't.
But he didn't even he didn't even give us. He didn't say anything, but he said. No. But it seemed like he was pretty excited about something, and that's all we got. And he wanted to tell us, but he didn't. So I'm like,
is he having a baby? I am
kind of curious of what he knows.
Is Chase having another baby that we're not allowed to talk about?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, any other interesting questions you want to bring up?
No. My dinner's probably cold.
Yeah. Okay.
These freaking tier rankings. Whose idea was this?
Dude, it was fine. We didn't have anything else to talk about.
Yeah, what would we have talked about this week if we did tier rank tires?
Drew, go watch the F1 movie so we can just talk about that the whole time next week.
Yeah. We'll do an after hours with Dizzle of just mesmerizing about how good Brad Pitt is.
It should be alive as you're watching it live.
Like, Brad Pitt might be just, people probably think that Brad Pitt's overrated, but he's not overrated. He's actually accurately rated.
Who thinks he's overrated?
Who thinks he's overrated?
I don't know.
I've never heard anyone say that.
But he's especially like he's like the top of the, he's played in so many good movies.
Yeah, because he's good.
Yeah.
And good looking.
What about Nicolas Cage?
Same with Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise is kind of crazy, though.
Well, we're not talking about in real life. We're talking about their acting ability.
Oh. Yeah, you know what? I don't know anything about Brad Pitt outside.
Probably because he's pretty normal, average, cool dude.
Other than he was married to Angelina Jolie. It's like, I think that's the only thing that I know about him.
Yeah. Someone said you guys should tier rank on how pissed CJ is going to be because of Dizzle.
Oh, she's always pissed. She is always pissed at me. I mean, dude, come on. Like the people in the chat are pissed at me. Like I can't do anything without making.
She's got to be around you more than 1 hour a week.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, someone said Nicolas Cage is overrated. I feel like Nicolas Cage is like, love him or hate him.
Tier rank
I feel like a
YouTube
lot of
channels.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, there's only like 5 of them, right?
What would be like a big gravel YouTube channel?
Dude, I can't even think of one, honestly.
I don't know.
Probably Russell's
Wall. Yeah, his is pretty good. When Carrie was doing it, his were good.
Well, Carrie is doing Russell's now.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, shut her down.
I think we can shut it down.
When you I've said this before, but when you pop popcorn and when it's done because of the gaps between the pops, that's what we need that's how we know it's dead, is when the gaps get too long between when we're talking, it's ready to take it out of the microphone or the microwave.
Same. Yeah, that's fine. All right, we'll see you guys. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.